Right, so what I've decided is I'm going to read out. Oh, where's the remote? Oh my days. I'm going to read out some of these messages while eating because I've got my own company. Check out these. Beautiful chicken wings. So, right, let's go. Save the racist ones for another day. Save the car ones. So you've got car ones. I should have organised them first, shouldn't I? Car. Right, here we go. So we've got. I did a video. Does anyone know what these 4-pin contacts are on the Minolta Dynax 7000i? Because I wondered if it had a drive or something. It would have looked loads better with a drive. I mean, the way the camera's angled looks great. So imagine if it had a drive as well. And David Firth 1. I worked at a store that sold the Maxim 7000 when I was in college. Pretty sure that was for a control grip. Gave some extra power input for faster flash work, and he's 100% right. And I've seen the link so I've seen the flash base plate with the little contacts which fit into there, and he's right. So thank you, David Firth 1. Right, so this is to the film photography channel. Now I commented on his channel, and his channel was he was doing a review on the Minolta Maxim 7000i, which I've just purchased. I've had about 5 now, sold 2 on eBay. I've got 1 left and I've got 2 more coming, which I'm gonna take the straps off and put them onto the 2 9000s which I'm using, because I'm trying to get all my equipment ready for hopefully once I've saved up enough, a trip to Japan. Right, and he said, has it done that with every lens? Because it didn't go autofocus, this particular one. I've sold it now for part to someone. The lens should move and make a noise when you attach it. It will also revert to autofocus when attached, even if it was in manual previously. I will clean the lens and camera contacts to eliminate that as a cause. Also give the AFM slider a little exercise, so it means move it up and down, meaning gently rock it a few times while the camera is turned off. It might be as simple as internal contacts on the switch are a little corroded. Good luck. So thank you very much, film photography channel, really appreciate it. He then said, also make sure your lens isn't set to macro. So I did try it with all different lenses, so it definitely wasn't set to macro. This is double-sided? No. So right, so thank you, film photography channel. Right, so Friedman Archives, this is Mr. Minolta. So Mr. Minolta, I have never only extended back. So I have the Minolta EB90 huge back, and I'm kind of gutted now because someone's now sold the whole thing for like $275, and I've wanted that for like 20 years. So anyway, it was sold in a different country. I don't have the money anyway. I really can't comment intelligently. I tried googling Minolta EB90 failure, but nothing relevant came up. I don't think they're sold enough. I wish I could be more helpful. I then said something as I got, he said he lives in Massachusetts now, and then smiley face. So I must have said something to him for him to respond that. So I wonder what he said, because I used to live in Massachusetts, Framingham. Right, so we've then got the vintage camera digest. I said Minolta levels up the intelligence with the I series. Thanks for the question. Do you have another lens to try or just the one? So it was the same question, why it doesn't go into autofocus. And he then said, I'm travelling today, but I'll give the camera a close look when I return home. It could be an issue with the switch or AF motor. Probably was the AF motor. Maybe we can get it figured out. So thank you for trying. Oh, there's more. Okay, so I checked out the 7000 die. If you remove the lens and look at the lower right on the lens mount facing you, there's a small screw. I did this, that engages with the focusing mechanism of the lens. When the camera is set to autofocus, that screw protrudes slightly from the mount. When set to manual, it retracts. So if the screw drives stays retracted, even after moving the switch, it's a camera issue. If it's not retracted and the lens still doesn't autofocus, then it's a lens issue. Hope this helps. Let me know what you did. So I need to respond to him. I need to respond to that. Glad I could help, but sorry you have a faulty camera. That stinks. Thank you very much. And that's some good care and concern from Vintage Camera Digest, who responded. Right, a couple more and then I'm going to eat my lunch. The issue with the Nikon F4S focusing, this is from Lawrence Moss 8049, because when I first used it doesn't do it anymore, but it does. To be fair, the lens that it did do it with, I've sold, and it was a Sigma lens. I now got a Minolta, really good Minolta lens, and it doesn't do it, funnily enough. So my problem was that the focus, it goes from the full range all the way to low range, all the way to high range. The issue with the Nikon F4S is focusing. It's called hunting. The focus goes in and out of focus from time to time. Try another lens, read the manual. I use my 500mm f4 AFS-G. It's better than the Sigma lens. Good luck. You could try my 500mm if you like to. So Lawrence Moss, where are you? Get in touch so that I can try and use my try and use your 500mm. I'd love to, mate. Then Mozman, this is my last one. Then Mozman in response said, what is this? Question mark. Read the manual. Thanks for that, Mozman. I'm really glad that you could help me. Thank you, Mozman. Same issue, same post to the same thing. You need to get the diopter set correctly, and he's right, you do. Up until the F4, this was done by using diopter correction screw on lenses on the viewfinder. On the F4, you use a diopter viewfinder adjuster. You have to pull it out, and adjust accordingly, then press it back in when you can focus on the focus screen. First, forget the lens focus, just ensure everything in the viewfinder is in focus. Use the diopter correction dial. It isn't easy to see much in the F4 viewfinder as everything is pretty dark, but persevere. Once you have the diopter set correctly, you can focus your lens. But if you have any sense, just buy a Nikon FE. I've never tried this Nikon FE. He's the second person to talk about the Nikon FE. But if you have any sense, just buy a Nikon FE. Alwyn Smith 3546. So Nikon has had focus issues forever and a day, it seems. Don't fret though. The Z9II will resolve it. And if it doesn't, the Z9II might. Smile. I wish I had money for the Z9. Listen, thanks guys, we're getting there. We are getting there. Like and subscribe. See you later. I'm going to eat my lunch now.